day, that hustle.
Hustle House Podcast.
What's going on, bro?
Hop in, broski. That property that we're almost done renovating, the 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna meet Eddie there, and then we're also gonna show it to potential tenants. Come on in.
Let's do it. So what's up with this property we're going to?
So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So it's almost ready. We've been renovating it for a couple weeks now. Should be done pretty soon. We're meeting Eddie there right now, and Joe as well. So basically, we're just making sure everything's going good, and we're also gonna show it to some potential tenants, showing them that hey, this is almost ready. About a week out, give or take. But that one is a great property as well. We got it for a good deal, so it's gonna cash flow right away. You should always have targets. You should always set goals, and with that goal that you have set for the year after year, there should be like a reward for yourself. And the reason why is it's gonna motivate you to work harder. It's gonna motivate you not to give up. And at that moment, I didn't know how I was gonna get 3 properties, right? So I had my first one. I was like, how do I get 3 more, but in 1 year? And long story short, I was able to hit it in 6 months. So always have a target. And the reason for that as well is, think of like if you're going on an airplane, right? Imagine the pilot was like, where are we going? And he's like, I don't know. We're just gonna hop in and we're gonna figure it out. You probably wouldn't hop onto that plane because there's no set destination. There's no point of going on that plane. Well, here's my question to you. As you live every day, every year, what's your destination? And that's what a goal is. It's a destination you're supposed to hit. And you don't want to live life aimlessly. You don't want to just wake up and do nothing to get ahead in life. That's what the goals are for. And some of you guys may have New Year's resolution this year in 2023 that you probably have forgotten about and aren't working on actively right now. I challenge you to pick up those goals and try to finish strong for this year. So next year you can set bigger goals, and then progressively every year you stack that up on top of each other, and then you'll be able to live the life you want and get what you want out of life, because it's not just going to happen overnight. I mean, it's going to take you 10 years.
How far out is this house?
Oh, it's in town, so we'll be there in the next couple minutes. We'll see you there. Eddie should be there already. He's probably waiting for us. What's going on, guys? We're here at the property. Eddie's gonna give us a walkthrough. Keep in mind, this property, we've been renovating it for how long now?
It's been about 3 weeks now.
3 weeks. We got about a week or so left, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll be ready. We wanted to really make it look nice, so we put like good countertops and all that good stuff. But Eddie, walk us through the whole property, man.
Let's go. Come in and check it out. We painted the walls. We still got to put the flooring. Right here we got cabinets being painted. We got the dining room. And right over here we got the kitchen. It's not complete yet. We still have details to work on, but this is the kitchen here. So this is the master bedroom. Obviously you got the master bathroom. Let's go upstairs now. So right over here we got the second bathroom. This is the second bedroom. Like I said, we're not done yet. We still got flooring and touch-ups to work on. All right, so this is the third bedroom, and that concludes the walkthrough of the house. Now we're gonna go back to the hustle house, and we're gonna actually break some numbers on how to know if it's a good rental or not. Let's go. All right, guys, we're back at the hustle house. Let's go inside and run some numbers.
All right, guys, so right now we're gonna use the whiteboard. We're gonna show you how we basically break down the math, the simple way to do it so you don't overwhelm yourself. It's not rocket science, really, right? So when you find a property, it's for sale, they're selling it for this much. How do I make it make sense, right? Is this property gonna cash flow, essentially? So what we're gonna show you is a property we actually purchased last year, which is around halfway through 2022, like June, something like that. And basically it's 3 units. The property has 3 units. We ended up, well, originally I think they were trying to sell the property for 600, somewhere around there. We ended up getting the property for $640,000. So that was the purchase price of the property. So the first thing we had to come up with was the down payment, which is gonna be added on top of that is the closing costs. So closing costs is what you pay titling, like Fidelity. So to do all the paperwork, the down payment goes towards lowering the balance of the purchase price of the property. That pretty much cost us about $50,000. So you combine those two. But we also had to do some renovations on the property. So we were doing some calculations. We ended up, roughly, give or take, estimating about $20,000 worth of repairs. When all is said and done, it costed us about $25,000 in all the repairs. So all in, that property, we put in $75,000 into it. So now you're looking at, okay, that's how much I'm putting into the property. How much am I gonna get back and how much is the debt? So this is the way you're gonna calculate this. So remember this number, $75,000, okay? All right, guys. So with that being said, $75,000 was the cost to get the property. The mortgage is $5,050. So that's the payment to basically the bank every single month. But here's the rent that we are collecting every single month. It's $8,300. The net operating income, the NOI, is going to be exactly $3,250. That's monthly that we're making on that property. You times that by 12. That comes out to exactly, let's get a calculator. 3,250 times 12 months. It's $39,000. So that's the net operating income for the whole year. So once all the debt is paid and you subtract that from the total rent you're collecting, every single month that property is making $3,250. You times that by 12. This property's cash flow every single year is $39,000. These two numbers are very important because this is how you're gonna know whether this is a good deal or not. And Eddie's actually gonna break that down. And that's the most important part of this whole thing, which is your return on investment.
Okay, so Jason just went over the numbers with you guys. Now we're gonna go over the return on investment. So when we go and buy properties, we wanna get at least over 1% of the monthly purchase price. Okay, so if we're buying a house for $500,000, we want to get at least $5,000 a month of income. Okay, so just real quick, I'm going to run the numbers. As Jason said, we're all in $75,000. Okay, and on an annual basis, we're bringing in $39,000 on this rental property. So if you divide those two numbers, you're going to get 52%. So that means we're earning 52% on the money that we invested. So for every dollar that we put in, we're getting 52 cents back every year. Okay, so that means in 2 years, we'll get our full money back that we have invested into that property. And every year after that, it's just profit. That's not including the appreciation that we get, the mortgage buy down from the tenants, and the tax benefits. This is just ROI on the investment that we made on the rental income. 52%. All right, guys, so that is great. You got to understand that when your money's sitting in the bank, you're getting 0.01% interest on your money. Okay, so this is actually like a really great investment, and these are the kind of properties that we're investing in. So if you guys are interested in learning more, join the channel, subscribe. We're gonna keep talking and going over more deals and breaking down how we're finding these deals and exactly what you need to do to get started.